Khristina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with another process video for you. And this is for the quick and easy 15-minute impactful layout series, which is so fun, and you guys are loving it. So thank you so much for all your nice comments. I love reading every single one, so do make sure you leave me a comment if you are enjoying this series. And so again, today I have my video on 2 times speeding up, so that means this layout took about 12 minutes. And that was not with my journaling, so I would still say we're probably under the 15-minute margin, no problem. Okay, so I have a 4x6 photo, and I'm going to mat it with a little white cardstock. And if you remember, one of the tips from the last couple of weeks was to have these pre-cut pieces of cardstock so that I can really quickly and easily back my photo. And then I have gone through and grabbed some scraps, and so I'm going to use that green kind of diagonal stripe to back my photo. And then I'm also going to use that reddish paper to put a little bit of strip of color behind my photo as well. So one of my very first tips for you this week in creating in a 15-minute time block is to choose a challenge. So online, you can find challenges literally everywhere. So this past weekend was the Secret Not Secret Kit Club's monthly party. And one of the challenges that was issued by Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life was to create using a logo from a company. And so I chose that challenge to go with this particular picture, knowing that I had some memorabilia. So my second tip to you is to use some memorabilia from wherever you have gone or whatever experience you are documenting. So you can see I have that Mod Pizza decal up in the top right-hand corner. And I could have created that, made a cut file, pieced it together out of cardstock. No, 15-minute impactful layout. I'm going to use that decal that came right from the pizza restaurant on my layout. So I'm going to get that logo in there, but it's going to be quick and easy, and it's going to give me a unique embellishment to include on my page. So 2 tips so far. We've picked a challenge online because it's given us some direction in where our layout's going to go. We've included some memorabilia because rather than reinventing the wheel, companies have great free marketing stuff out there. Use it. Use it. Use it. All right. So you can see I am just layering up all of my embellishing all the way around my photo. And this is where tip number 3 came in. I chose a busy background paper. And so when I choose a busy background paper, rather than using white cardstock, there's a lot going on already. So my embellishments can be more simple and still really get an impactful look. So using a paper like this that has all kinds of colored stripes, automatically my layout has a lot going on. So I'm not going to need to spend 15 hours stitching and doing mixed media and having all these crazy detailed embellishments. No, my background paper is going to give me a certain level of busyness and make it look complete without me having to do all that extra work. So that's my third tip to you. Kind of go outside of your normal comfort zone and choose more of a busy pattern paper. So there's a bunch of pattern papers out on the market that have like a starburst background or like this, a thicker stripe. Those are all perfect patterns that are going to give you an impactful background and not have you get the size of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, because a 12 by 12 white piece of cardstock, now that's intimidating because hello, there's a whole lot of space that needs to be filled up. A background like this doesn't say fill up all the space. It says add some embellishments, make it fun, and then you're done. 15 minutes or less. That's the goal here, guys. Okay? So 3 tips. Choose that busier background paper. Play with a challenge that you find online because it's going to give you some direction. It's going to show you or tell you where to start. And use the memorabilia that you pick up everywhere. Because I know, as a scrapbooker, you're picking it up. Because I am. The Disneyland park map. The funky napkin from Sprinkles that came with your cupcake. The neat, detailed little baggie that your fancy cookie came in. What else? The little card from the arcade that your kids got all the points on. Any of those things, use them. Don't think you have to reinvent the wheel or create your own or paper piece it together, heck no. Use it from the place. From the place. Use what they give you. Alright, so I am adding finishing touches here. So I've got some puffy sticker stars that I put into each of the clusters. And if you noticed in my layouts recently, I've been using those stars a lot. So it's a package that I keep on my desk. And every time the color combinations come up with a project I'm working on, bingo, using up some of those stars. Now I've got my black enamel dots that are going to go in here. I'm adding them in clusters of 3 to each of my areas. So I have one on that top left of my photo, one down by the title that says cheers, a couple over by that pizza is life tag, and then some up by my mod pizza in the top corner. That's going to give me 4, not 3, because sometimes it's okay to break the rule of 3s. And then I went ahead off screen, added just a little bit of journaling talking about this particular pizza and why it was important to my son getting to have lunch on his own from the first day of school. And we'll see you soon. Bye!